Hey, Sean Devlin, the mortgage shoes man, 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 shoes man. Hey, Sean Devlin, the mortgage shoes man. Hey, Sean Devlin, the Mortgage Juice Man, coming at you with Motivational Monday. I'm super excited to be back, ladies and gentlemen. Had a wonderful time in Cali last week. Had a great time. Got to see a bunch of stuff. I'm going to go over that just today. A little bit about the announcements of the week, and we'll go from there. So first thing first, Monday's motivation. I had some really cool, awesome meetings. I got some notes to go over with you so you know it's juicy. So join us in creating excitement. Here we go. First things first. Obviously, I went in to see headquarters. We are a fantastic wholesale lender for those that do come across FHA, like challenge credit type clients. FHA is the wheelhouse all day. VA, if you have a lender that you send in $100 check-in every single year to do VA loans, we would be one of them. Ultimately, I have a sweet spot. Really, 640 to 680 is actually a really good sweet spot. Anything from 600 to 680, in my opinion, on any Govy loan. In fact, the 5% and 5.5% coupon this week, you'll see juiced. So really good to know. All right. So on VA, also was learning a couple niches. Things about VA. I know a lot of people have LLPAs over 90. We do not. We do allow you to go to 100% cash out. Okay, so obviously we're all about speed and service. We're about having the flexible guidelines and the fact that you could use a manual. Another niche thing over 50, up to 50% with no comp factors on VA, which is great. Typically, you need 2 or 1 in a lot of other places. These are some of the niche things that we talked about while we were there. So we had ops staff come in. We got to see a lot of the internal and the teams that support us, which is great. Again, they're the ones that hold our one-day turn time. So we're all about speed and service. ACT appraisal. We saw ACT. ACT is awesome. I'm going to actually recommend ACT this, for my brokers more. I got to tell you, they're a great AMC. Ultimately, they talked about how the orders go down and how they're personable. And they get in front of the client and they let them know that they want to be a median in between them and the appraiser and to be on the lookout for their call and everything. So they actually, once you get an order as a third-party broker, the AMC is calling the client immediately. So they're playing, hey, we're going to assign it, and they're really doing a lot more customer service-wise. I think that a lot of brokers miss with other AMCs. So I really like ACT. That's one of the things I really like. So then we had Fannie Mae. We had Fannie Mae there. It was an awesome meeting. Okay, so they went really, really deep into all of the changes. 10.2 DU is coming actually on my day, March 17th. Oh yeah, the leprechaun's coming out. And ultimately, so I'm going to go over those DU changes tomorrow. So I'm sorry, I got to stall you real quick, but we did identify some really cool things. I've always been a fan of HARP and DU Refi Plus. And one of the reasons I was a fan of that is the LLPAs were limited. Well, they do the same thing on Home Ready. And I guess I didn't realize how much they do that and how much juicier you can make a loan that could maybe be FHA material, but yet it's over 80% LTV and maybe a 680 plus FICO. That's that bucket for them. And if you have one of these clients, instead of going FHA, I very much suggest that you run Home Ready and see what kind of LLPAs and pricing there are. It's a juicy loan. It really is. So manufactured homes on both Fannie and government, Fannie, Freddie, and government loans was a reminder. All right. Then we had our non-QM hedge fund guy come in and do a presentation and got to talk about all the products and everything. It was a sweet. I learned so much about this particular non-QM stuff. Now, a lot of lenders are getting out there, a lot of wholesalers are getting out there to have a non-QM for something. Ours is going to be investors for sure. This investor loan is awesome. So if you have and work with investors and they're doing their thing and flipping, or perhaps even building and then building a portfolio. It doesn't matter how many units they own, or they could own 100 properties. Wouldn't matter. Mortgages on them or free and clear. You got a Nina ability to do it with this. 12 months, 6 months, or zero reserves. I mean, it is sweet. So I'm going to go over that as we go throughout the week as well. But I just wanted to give a real quick synopsis, as much as I could, today on some of the juicy stuff that happened while I was in Cali. So I met with Fannie, met with the hedge fund for the non-QM. We, of course, got to see headquarters. Act appraisal was there. So it was really, really cool. It was very, very informative and very worthwhile, the trip. Plus, shout out to my brokers in Cali that I was able to see. I got awesome hospitality. Got to see some brokers shops and the big boards with all the names of the loans on it. So I'm looking forward to helping you and anyone else that wholesaling loans for sure. You already know my strong suits now. I'm going to point out some pricing tips as we go this week. I know our capital markets team is going to be on it. Arm pricing is awesome. And we also talked about LPMI. LPMI is strong right now. So, okay, I'm all over the board. I got some good stuff going on. Have yourself a wonderful Monday. It's a motivational Monday for you. It's the Mortgage Juice Man, Sean Devlin, chiming out. Have yourself a wonderful one. Share, interact, like, repeat. As always, sell well.